Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Julie. Hi, it's Dee Timmy up here. Hi, you guys. Most of you know me. I get around. Anyway, this September newsletter has a wonderful article. So this is just a little shameless self-promotion. Two mottos of my life: do what you love and love what you do. And the other one is to go, never stop traveling. So I'd like to welcome right now Becky Squires with Mayflower Cruises and Tours, and she is going to tell us all about the upcoming tour that we've decided on because you guys told me this is where you want to go next. We're going to Iceland.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. My name is Becky. I'm with Mayflower Cruises and Tours. It is a pleasure to be here and working with Dee and Julie and offering this trip to Iceland for you. Dee is going to hand out the flyer that has all of the details of this tour. My motto is a body in motion stays in motion. So, wellness, you keep your body moving, your mind moving, your spiritual, your mental, and that, I think when you travel, that encourages that, wellness, an active lifestyle. So a little bit about us, I will quickly go through my itinerary here that we have to share with you. So a little bit of background about Mayflower. We have been operating guided group tours for over 45 years. We are based out of the Chicagoland area. Personally, I live in Fishers, so I'm just in the town next door. My husband teaches at Hamilton Southeastern High School. I have a 4-year-old daughter, a husky, and 2 cats. A little bit about me. And Mayflower, we have our land-based tours, our yacht tours, our river cruises, and we really go all over the world through many different travel styles. So the tour that we have for you today is our tour to Iceland. It is a 5-night land tour. And when you travel with Mayflower, we know there are a lot of logistics that are included. Anytime you travel, no matter where you're going, there's so much to consider and add in. So we like to keep it nice and easy for you. So all you have to do is show up, sit back, relax, and enjoy the destination. So we include the deluxe transportation. So that includes the round trip airfare from Indianapolis to the destination. So we'll fly to Iceland, and then all of the transportation on tour is included in a deluxe motor coach. You have Wi-Fi, you have chargers to charge your phone, your things like that. So if you're out taking pictures, you don't have to worry about your phone dying. We have excellent accommodations in Iceland. On the flyer, you'll see the names of the hotels. So if you wanted to go home and look at the pretty pictures, look up on your phone, you certainly can do so. But with all of the amenities that you would expect, a restaurant on site, coffee service, locally, centrally located, so you can easily get out and explore from the hotel, local restaurants, shopping, entertainment, easily walkable downtown area. We have also included a pre-night, so we're going to go out a day early. That way you have a little bit extra free time to get into Iceland and enjoy that time as you get settled on their time zone and things like that. We include all of the luggage handling for you, so you don't have to worry about moving your luggage on and off the motor coach or to your hotel room. We'll take care of all of that for you. You have a professional tour manager who's with you from beginning to end. They meet you in the destination. They're with you throughout the tour, providing that guiding commentary as you're out sightseeing every day. They act as your concierge, so during your free time, you can ask them for any recommendations of how to spend your time. If you're looking for a bite to eat, if you want to go shopping, they'll help direct you, provide you with some recommendations of how to spend your free time. We'll also bring local step-on guides and historians as we're out exploring every day. They will be your subject matter expert at a particular attraction or destination where we'll be, and they'll be providing that commentary as we're out walking around, looking at the beautiful sights of Iceland. We have some great dining experiences included as well. You'll see as you look through the itinerary, at the end of every day, you'll note B, L, or D. Those are breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Those are the meals that are included that day. with your tour. If you don't see a meal included, that's free time for you. So if you don't see lunch included, for example, we will be in an area where there are plenty of lunch options for you to grab a bite to eat, sit, relax, enjoy, go do some shopping. You'll have free time during that time period. And also we offer a guarantee share program. So if you are a single solo traveler and you're looking for a roommate, you can just sign up as a guarantee share and we will pair you with a same gender roommate. That way you just pay I know, same gender roommate, right? I assume that's what that couple is about. We're not a matchmaking service. You can certainly sign up as a single and have your own room if you want. You just pay the single supplement. If you sign up 2 people or a twin, or you can sign up as that guarantee share and we'll pair you with a same gender roommate. Always a good laugh. All right, so we'll get into the itinerary real quickly. We'll go through Iceland, land of fire and ice, next September 23rd to the 30th. So a year away. So you've got plenty of time to plan and save, but you want to get booked as soon as possible. This is our most popular tour that Mayflower sells, and all space is first come, first serve. And it sells out also because this is a Northern Lights departure. So we'll go out a few times during the tour. There are tornado chasers, there are Northern Light chasers. And so they will be out on the lookout of where the lights are, and we'll go out a couple of times to see the lights. So it's going to be beautiful. So here is the map, and you can kind of follow along in the itinerary. If you've got the flyer in front of you, you can see the map of our touring. The island of Iceland is pretty small, so it's about the size of Ohio. It's not very large, so our touring each day, maybe an hour, hour and a half on the motor coach, but it's absolutely beautiful landscapes. So even when you're in the motor coach, going from place to place, the scenery, the landscape is absolutely incredible. And Iceland is just this unique destination that offers pristine natural beauty. There's geysers, waterfalls, geothermal pools, wildlife, vibrant culture, deeply rooted in their ancient heritage. We'll head down to the South Shore to discover the black sand beaches and the rugged coastlines of the South Coast. And then we'll head out to the west to the area where the Blue Lagoon is, where it's been in the news a lot lately because of all that volcanic activity. So we'll head out to that peninsula, to the Reckings Peninsula, to soak in the Blue Lagoon. So you want to make sure you bring your swimsuit because we're going to go soak in the Blue Lagoon and enjoy. And then we're going to take a tour of Reykjavik, their cosmopolitan capital city. We'll enjoy the town with its beautiful, famous church, its old town center. And then we head up north on our final day to Thingvellir National Park with its beautiful waterfalls, geysers. We'll go to some farms and meet some of their local Icelandic horses. So that's a 5-night tour, really quick and easy, really nice paced tour. And we stay just the 5 nights in Bergardi. And we don't stay, so you see Reykjavik is the capital city. We don't stay in Reykjavik. 6 nights. Oh, 6 nights. I'm sorry, I keep saying 5. 6 nights because we've added that pre-night. Thank you. But we don't stay in Reykjavik, in the capital city. We want to stay outside the city to reduce that light pollution. Because again, we're out to see the Northern Lights. So at nighttime, hopefully we have a beautiful view of the beautiful green, blue, shimmering lights of the Northern Lights. That's why we stay in Bergardi. Let's get into the itineraries. We have our overnight flight to Iceland. We arrive in Keflavik, the airport. Our tour manager will meet us and we'll take the transfer to our hotel. We are guaranteed an early check-in. So you'll immediately be able to get into your room, get settled, and relax and enjoy. You've got that first day at leisure and also the second day of leisure. That way you can get on their time zone. It's just a 6-hour difference from Indiana, so not too bad. But plenty to do, lots of local shops and restaurants. And again, your guide is there to act as a concierge to assist with any tours that you'd like to do or any recommendations. And then that second day, we have a welcome dinner with everybody. And we begin our touring. Our first full day of guided touring begins along the south shore, a full day of volcanoes, waterfalls, and incredible scenery. On our drive, we'll see the most active volcano in Iceland, Mount Hekla. There are 169 volcanoes on Iceland, only 30 of which are active. And as we're out touring, you'll notice there's not a lot of large populated cities. So you have this pristine natural beauty all throughout Iceland, small villages here and there, and we'll see that as we make our way towards Seljalandsfoss, this beautiful 200-foot waterfall. The word foss in Icelandic means falls. So if you ever see that word foss, it means we're going to head to a waterfall. And this whole tour is just full of incredible photo opportunities. So make sure your phone is charged, your camera is ready. And what I love about Iceland is it's a nice, gentle experience. You can be as active as you want, or you can be as gentle as you want. So for example, this picture here, the parking lot is just to the right, on the right-hand side of this picture. That's the parking lot. You can jump off or just step off the coach. And you can stand there and just see the beauty of this waterfall, take pictures, sit down, have a cup of coffee. There's a little restaurant, a little souvenir and food and beverage hut right to the right there as well, and enjoy. Or if you want to be super active, bring your hiking boots and you can go hiking behind the waterfall. So it is up to you how adventurous and how much walking you want to take part in on this tour. So you can walk up to, to the flowers, take some pretty pictures, or head behind that waterfall. But make sure, you will get wet. So bring a poncho, bring some good waterproof shoes or a change of socks or something. But absolutely beautiful views. We'll head over to Skogafoss, and again, just, around the corner, and you can just walk up as close as you want to that waterfall. Or right where this picture is taken is where the parking lot is, or you can just sit there. So as active as you want to be, again. Or there is a hike you can take to the top of the waterfall. All up to you, but hopefully you get this incredible picture with this beautiful rainbow in the background. We'll also head over to the Skogar Folk Museum, where we will learn all about the South Icelandic history and heritage throughout these historical buildings and museums, exploring that history of Iceland, their agricultural tools that they would use hundreds of years ago, used for, other household items, clothing. And then we make our way down to Dyrhólaey and the city of Vik. Again, just breathtaking scenery as we continue our travels. And hopefully, so this is a great time of year for the Northern Lights, but the puffins begin to leave and head back out to water. So September is the perfect time of year to visit Iceland because you have the best of both worlds. I was there in July and we saw puffins galore. These cute little creatures, you will squeal when you see them because they're just so precious. You can put them in your pocket. You probably shouldn't, but they're just adorable. So in mid-September, they do start to head back out to the water. But you may also see whales, dolphins, orcas. These guys breed here through the summer and then winter out to sea. And then we'll spend some time here at the southernmost city of Vik. We'll have some time for shopping, lunch, exploring, enjoy the black sand beach there. And I will say Iceland has some of the best shopping I've ever experienced because everything is locally handmade and crafted. Because you think they are on an island out kind of in the middle, away from Europe. They don't have all these shipments coming in from China or other mass market production facilities. So most everything you see here is handmade local products. So really great quality items and materials that you'll find, whether it's sweaters or skincare products, wool, scarves, hats, things like that. The souvenirs here, but also make sure that it does say made in Iceland. If you're looking for something authentic, make sure the tag says made in Iceland. We'll also see the world famous black sand beaches and the Reynisdrungur rocks. And then again, our first night in Iceland, our special Northern Lights departure, we'll have that opportunity to head out a couple of nights to see these beautiful lights. And also, our hotels have northern light alarms. So it's sort of like you would ask for a wake up call in the morning. You can ask for northern light calls. So if you want to be woken up at 2 in the morning and you don't mind, they will call you if the lights make an appearance. Again, you can ask them not to, or you can ask them to if you want them to. And then the next day, we head out to the Reykjanes Peninsula, one of the most active volcanic areas in Iceland, has been making all of the headlines lately because of its volcanic activity recently. We will always keep your safety first and foremost in mind. We have our, boots, eyes, ears on the ground, so we will never put you in harm's way. I will say, though, it's always funny, when we do go on tour and there's an active volcanic situation, what's everyone asking? Can we go see it? Can we go? And we say, no, we can't, I'm sorry. So, usually this is what they deal with day in, day out. So the Icelandic people, very well versed, they know how to manage, if there's earthquakes, volcanoes, things like that. We will adjust the itinerary as needed, just to keep you safe. And so we'll head out to the Reykjanes Peninsula, to Kursavik, and we'll learn all about that geothermal energy that heats, the water and the energy below. They use that to heat their sidewalks, to heat their streets. They also use it, 85% of homes in Iceland use it to heat their homes. So they are a great pioneer in their use of this geothermal energy. So you'll learn all about that on this day to the Reykjanes Peninsula. We'll be able to walk around through Kursavik. We'll see some of those hot springs. We'll see Lake Fibarton. I wasn't able to see this on my tour because there were earthquakes and an impending volcanic eruption, and it was happening around this lake. So we did not get to see the lake. So you'll have to let me know how it is if you do go. But what we did get to do is the Blue Lagoon. One of the highlights of the trip for sure. So bring your swimsuit. We're going to take a dip in this warm, mineral-rich water here in the middle of an old lava field. And these lava fields are thousands of years old. Some of them even maybe a couple of weeks old because of this area, because it's so active right now. But you'll have an opportunity, a couple of hours to spend in the water if you want to. Wonderful gift shop, wonderful changing room. We can talk about that as we get closer to departure. But just absolutely great day to sit, relax, and enjoy the beauty of the lagoon. And again, another opportunity to see those northern lights here at Skogafoss. We will get on a motor coach and we'll go out into the wilderness a little bit, out into the countryside, unless we can see them from our hotel. Then we'll head out for a panoramic city tour of the capital city of Reykjavik, the largest city, just 120,000 people. So again, not a very highly populated country. The city, the country was founded by the Vikings in 47 AD, and you see their old town here just bursting with color, incredible history. You kind of feel like you've stepped into the pages of a fairy tale as you're walking through the old town, the city center. Very modern, though. Variety of restaurants, museums, art galleries, and theaters. Again, heated completely by that geothermal energy. On our panoramic motor coach tour, we'll see their Parliament building, we'll see the harbor, and we will jump off the coach a couple of times to get some pictures, to talk more about the history. We'll talk more about the architecture and the importance of these sites and what we're seeing. The Pearl, where we'll learn all about the geothermal energy. The Hofty House, this was the location of the 1986 meeting between Ronald Reagan and Gorbachev as they met to sign off to end the Cold War. This was that neutral meeting place here, that neutral meeting ground in Iceland. And then we'll end the panoramic tour here at the Hallgrímskirkja Church, beautiful 200-foot Lutheran church here at the center of their old city center, landmark of the town. And from here, you'll have free time to explore, grab some lunch, do some shopping. And then that afternoon, we take a virtual flyover experience. So this is a virtual experience. If you've ever been to Epcot and gone on the ride Soarin', that's the best comparison I have, but it is completely virtual. You sit in these seats, but you'll have the effects of motion, of wind, of smell, sound. So we'll fly over waterfalls, geysers, and just beautiful scenic landscapes. And then our final full day in Iceland, one of the most scenic routes up to the Golden Circle, heading north to Thingvellir National Park. And as we're making our way north, you'll see beautiful snow-capped mountains. In the distance, you see glaciers. And we'll be here where the Mid-Atlantic Ridge is seen above water. And this is an amazing canyon that runs through the park. It is a meeting point of two of the Earth's tectonic plates. So on one side, you have Europe. On the other side, you have North America. So there is a part of these plates where, please be careful if you do this. You can be like, you can put one foot on North America and one foot on Europe, and you can be like, hey, look at me. I'm in two places at once. And everyone does it. You're going to do it. And you'll get pictures. But it's so fun. And it's just amazing to see these plates. And you learn about that volcanic activity again, those earthquakes. We don't get a lot of those here in Indiana. So kind of a lesson in geology and everything out in Iceland. We'll see another beautiful lake. We'll see their original historic parliament building that was founded here in 930 AD. And then we'll see some outstanding wonders when we visit Geyser, the most famous area for this thermal activity. The most active geyser is Stroker. This erupts every 5 to 10 minutes, and it just pops up for a quick second, and then a few minutes later it pops up again. So it's really exciting to see. And then one of our final activities this day is the Golden Waterfall of Iceland. It's most iconic and beloved waterfall. And again, you know, these are beautiful outdoor landscapes, but you know, you can be as adventurous as you want or as leisurely as you want. So don't be discouraged or think that this is super, you know, lots of hiking involved. It's all very easy to get around. On our way back, we'll visit a local farm with Icelandic horses. We'll get to know a little bit about what makes them unique compared to other horses. And then we have our final farewell dinner with all of our traveling companions as we toast to an incredible journey of Iceland. And again, this is that special Northern Lights departure, and hopefully we'll see some of these incredible lights throughout the tour. So again, next September 23rd to the 30th, the per person rate is $43.09. If you want to fly from Indianapolis, you would add $500 per person for that round trip airfare from Indy to Iceland. To go ahead and move forward and put your deposit down, all space is first come, first served. Like I said, this is one of our most popular tours. So you want to make sure you get booked soon. It's $250 per person, $250 per person. You've got the reservation forms inside the flyers. Final payment is due next June 21st. And we also offer a optional traveler's protection plan at $449 per person. This covers you medically while you're on tour for travel delays, luggage loss, you know, all of those things that could happen, but also it covers you. You can cancel for any reason up to 24 hours before departure, and you receive a full refund minus the cost of the insurance. So give Dee a call if something happens, you fall, someone got sick, you know, anything. You're having a bad hair day and you couldn't cut dead in Iceland with a bad haircut. Hopefully that's not why, but if you have to cancel for any reason, just give us a call. You get a full refund minus the insurance. I'll be up here, Dee is here, we've got the flyers. So if you have any questions, concerns, want to get booked, I'll be here again. My name is Becky, and I really appreciate your time, attention, and you being here with us. And I hope you'll join us in Iceland next year. Thank you.
If you are interested, the flyers do say contact me. I'm here. I'm in and out all the time. My personal phone number is in there, so yay. Also email. So if you need to contact me, please do. I can answer almost any other questions regarding the trip. If not, I know how to get hold of Becky. and she is local, so that's a wonderful thing. I did have a question about transportation from here to Indy, to the airport and then on. I can tell you that PrimeLife will help with the transportation from here to the airport. So whether we need the big van or 2 vans, whatever we need, we will be able to do that. The transportation from Indianapolis Airport, that's the extra 500, right? And then that gets us from Indy all the way to Iceland. That's it. And back. All right, is there any other questions regarding this trip? Yes, yes. Her question was how handicap accessible is the trip?
Most of the attractions are all on a level plane, if you will. So like the waterfalls, you could easily get down and just, but the bus, we would have to contract a bus that has a lift. So if you wanted to join, anybody wanted to join that had, some accessibilities, let us know and we'll look into it and contract a bus that would be able to help. Any questions?
I do look at the trips that you guys request, and this was one of those top requested. Another one that we're looking at after this trip is a river cruise to Portugal. So that would be the next year. I do try to offer a couple of things every year. So far this year, we've done Italy. I have the Hawaii trip in October. Nobody wanted to do that for some reason. But we have a cruise that's next February there. Everybody loves to get away for the winter months, even if it's only for 8 days. Hey, it's an escape. So if you're interested in anything I have to offer, please see me. The flyers are usually located right up here on this brochure rack. Or you can hunt me down and give me a holler. Yes, sir, Don. Did they stay in Hawaii? There's also a lady right over here who just did Iceland, what you said a couple months ago? September last year. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Anyway, I'm really excited to do this. How about everybody else? Okay. Do pass it around to your family and friends. Anybody is welcome to do this tour with us. Let's give Becky one more round of applause. Thank you for being here, and come up and talk to her if you'd like to. Thank you, guys. Well, it was flowers. There you are. And come over here. Kathy coming? Yes. You'll enjoy this. Well, it's not around 11. Quarter after 11, we have lunch. And speakers. You don't order some stand in line at the room. So be careful.
They always have a fabulous salad. They always have rice and very good. And no, I just got here, so is it $8 still? 25 here. 25 here. Your dad?
Okay, thanks. Hi, lady. How are you?
No, I didn't, you didn't have
Okay, sure. Yeah, well, we go every other year. It's right when the girls are graduating. So we're going to try to see that. So we're trying to see. Yeah, sometimes down the road, like yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Salad, bread, butter, all
No. Would you like a sandwich? No, no.
Oh, no. Oh, yes, and you come out here and you
Not right now.
and I will tell you.
I think I just need to know. I know that's 3 J's.
I'm new. I have them all.
Yeah.